Hi everyone, Skillshot None in a Game. This is Playdead Live Portal intro. We're going to do things a little bit differently tonight. Before we get into it, I got a super chat shout out. I see you, Valar. Hello, 9 and R Kills Great Mods. Channel members, sponsors, PDL, Trivia, Box, Burn Coin. We got some exciting stuff for you guys tonight. But don't think that you're getting off easy tonight because you are still in Playdead Live Universe Portalis. And in order to get on time XP, I need you to type the word portal right here, right now. Portal, if you want to get that on time XP for the next level up event, it's going to be coming up. We got a portal launch happening soon. I see Miss Julia Kell. Get those portal chats in there. Crimson Tide, see you. Dr. Dye in the house. Busy Bee. Everybody, bring it in. Bring it in. All right. Couple things I do want to announce. Big news, everybody. Information travels sometimes quicker in some places than others, but I want to give a super special shout out to our Playdead Live players and specifically to my man, the Cardinal Chad. Cardinal Chad is taking on an assignment with Team Mirror. Team Mirror has had some challenges the first half of the season with getting a lineup out there. Cardinal Chad is going to be an integral part of Team Mirror going forward. He's excited about playing. They're excited about bringing his game even to a higher level. Vox loves Cardinal Chad. I know Vox going to miss Cardinal Chad. But I want to remind you guys, we're all one big family. We're not going anywhere. Chad will get the fullest support of all of our players. Amazing, amazing dude. And also, while we're announcing that, we are going to bring Sneaky Deaky back. The Deacon is coming back. Eric Beach, the Deacon, will be joining Team Box, and it's going to be an exciting second half of the season for everybody. So thank you guys so much. And as I said, with a side note, we knew Eric was coming back, but Chad is not only helping Mir, he's helping me and the Playdead Live universe. It is a big, big deal when players take that plunge. So want to thank you so much for being a big part of the game. All right. Next course of business, everybody. Tonight is different. Tonight is different. For the first time, many of you are going to see full screen. So I want to ask this question. And again, no shame in your game. Who doesn't have a computer or a Chromebook? Type it in chat right now. If you're always playing from a phone or a Android device and you're not using a PC or a Chromebook, let me know in chat right now. All right. So number one, I'm just going to let you guys know this. You can get a 12-inch Chromebook for about $60, okay? You can get a 14-inch Chromebook, which Kel uses, for about $150. So I'm going to encourage you to put that money to the side to get it. But what I think I'm also going to do, Kel, why don't we give away some Chromebooks over the next couple months? How about that? How about as we launch the portal, and I'm not talking about playing. You can play on whatever you want to play on. But we need to get everybody to a point in the game where they've got that Chromebook and do their CRSs and their phishing and stuff. So I don't care how you play the game. You do it however you want. But I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. And so I think maybe every month we'll give away a $150 Chromebook. How about that? We launch the portal. We'll do some events. And we want to try to get everybody. Look, I got like a 40-inch monitor. I cannot play. I can't play on a smaller screen. And I've got like 3 of them. I'll take a picture one day of you guys, my setup. It literally looks like you're in NASA. Like I'm surrounded by this big monitor, this big monitor, this big monitor. It's like encompassing. I feel like I'm walled in. But when you're doing a CRS, you got to be able to see it. So I think we're going to give away some Chromebooks. So here's what we're going to do. You are going to be jealous tonight. You are. You're going to see it on my screen. You'll be like, whoa, that's what all the spacing looks like. So we're going to do this. You don't have to worry about resin restoring tonight, but I need you, don't dip out Daryl on me tonight, okay? I need you guys tonight. We're going to do 2 stress tests. We're going to do one tonight, and we're going to do one in 2 weeks. On Monday, I got to write a big, big, big fat check. Okay, so I need your help because we got to pay for some things for the future of Play Dead Live. And what I'm asking of each of you is that you help us find any last minute things because we got hosting, we got maintenance, we should be on a live server. Our game and our portal should be able to handle thousands of people doing things simultaneously. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to spend an hour, and I'm going to be navigating through the site. I'm going to show you how to set up an account. All these things that I say of, well, this is the toggle, this is your CRS, this is your inventory. I'm going to show you where all that stuff is. You're going to tell me in chat what you want me to do. I'm going to show you all these things. And then at 10 o'clock, we're going to do part 2. We're going to log out of the stream. And if you have the ability to log in to YouTube and the portal at the same time, now you can. But if you don't, we're going to finish this live stream, and then we're going to do a messenger call. Kel's going to set up a messenger call with all of y'all. And we're going to do the call, and then we're all going to log in together, and I'm going to say, let's all go to the auction house. Put your items up. Bid on it. Let's do this. Jump in the fishing game. Do this. We're going to do all these things, and I'm going to show you. Yes, so apparently sometimes they're on Sly calls and they look around and Daryl's not there and they're like, Daryl had to dip out. So they call him Dip Out Daryl. That's the inside joke. So, yeah, so while I'm streaming and I can see how many users we have, if we drop down to like half the users, I'm going to be like, where the hell did you guys go? So, yeah, so stay here. We need you. And then on the messenger call, I think this is going to be the most beneficial 2 hours that you're going to have because I'm going to show you how to do everything. Make sense? You guys ready to do this? So again, 9 to 10, I drive. You tell me where to drive. I show you how to do it. 10 o'clock, we go on a messenger call. We all log in. We all talk over each other. We all have a good time. This works. This works. This is great. So those 2 things. All right, everybody with me? If you're with me, put it in chat right now. Are you with me? East side. Are you with me? West side. Okay. Here we go. So if you were to go in right now on your Chromebook that you're going to buy or we're going to buy or we're going to send it out to you, this is what you're going to see when you first go. This is our official URL, playdeadlive.com. Now I'm going to tell you this. After this video is up, we're going to have probably 10, 15, 20 people go in and set up an account that don't even play the game with you because they're going to know that this video is up. I may even take the video down later on, okay? Because people are going to go in and create accounts, and we're still finishing things. All right. Here's the way you log in. And don't worry about these things down at the bottom. I'm going to use these for markers. All right, there's your little halo. There's your arrow. So if I say, hey, guys, right here is what you're going to do next. Everybody see the red arrow? If you see the red arrow, let me know. All right, we'll go to next. Okay. Now this is different. You don't have an account. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go right there where it says sign up. This is different. This is an account sign up. We will do this for you in 3 weeks because we have to set up your account. All right, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to put in my name. This is my account name, but I don't want your personal name here. I want your character name here so we know which account I'm trading with. Remember, when I gift with you and I trade with you, I need to know it's you. I don't want to trade with Buford. I need to know your Justice because that's where I'm sending the item. Remember, inventory is universal. It's not your character. You could create 6 characters, but all your inventory is shared. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to put, you guys know me as Killshot. Now I'm going to put in an email address, kills@gmail.com. My password, 123456. You know how many people are going to hack my account tonight? Everybody. Everybody watch this video is going to say, I'm going to log into Kill's account. All right, and then I go to sign up. It says, account successfully created. All right, now I've created the account. Kills@gmail.com. 123456. Log in. Welcome. How nice are we? Look at that. Now we're on board. Welcome. We're going to continue. Now, here you are. Guess what you just didn't have to do? Who can leave in chat and tell me something that you did not have to do to sign on? You didn't have to create a character, and you didn't have to load a picture. So now, I am a PDL 999 Gaming Portal member. I don't have to play Dead Live. I can go fish. I can say, oh, them nerdy people that play Dead Live. I'm not creating a character because I have an account. And that's okay, because a lot of people are going to do that. But you know what? We're nerdy characters, so we're going to create an account right now. We're going to create your first character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, see these little, look, every time I put my cursor over this, the dragon, watch that little thing pop up. Play Dead Live, look at that. I can hit it. Heroes and Villains, I can hit it. Guild, I can hit it. Auction House. Like every time I just mouse over this thing, it gives me the option to go into that module. So I'm going to go left to right. I want to play Dead Live. I want to know what it's all about. Whoa. All right. Stop and tell me how beautiful the profile page is. Just look. If you've never seen this on a computer, this is your profile. This is you. Over on the left, any character you want to be is right there on the left. Look at this. I'm a warrior, a medic, a sniper, an engineer, a priest, a ninja, a tank. Well, I want to know a little bit about these characters before I choose a character. So I'm going to pick, I want to be a medic. I'm going to pick this third one. Whoa, look at this. Stats pop up. A medic picture drops down. This is Dante's Inferno, for those of you that like historical context. So this medic drops down in Dante's Inferno, the 9 planes of hell. But I'm like, nah, I don't want to be a medic. She's a lot cuter than me. Let me cancel that. I think I want to be a sniper. All right. Sniper is PG-13, y'all. All right. If you're under 13, I need you to close your eyes. I am not going to lie. I picked this picture. It's the most badass sniper in the history of snipers. All right, here you go. All right, there's a sniper. She's got a little swag to her, right? I mean, got that crossbow and just a little swag. You can look, but I'm going to shoot you. So, yeah, there's our sniper. Priest. Oh, boy, look at that priest. Ninja. Is she bad or what? How about a tank? Oh, boy. Bring out the firepower. Warrior. Medic. Sniper. Engineer. Priest. Ninja. Tank. Why am I showing you guys all these beautiful pictures? Because these are your default pictures if you are a new player. All right, so I want to be a sniper. I can do it from this screen right here. Or I can go back to my profile. So now that I got the description, it tells me right there. Skilled marksman that use focus to decimate their prey. Snipers have high burst damage and a knack for survival. Snipers prefer ranged weapons and have a special affinity for pets. Am I lying, Daryl? So I'm going to cancel because I got the definition. But you know what? I want to create my character from here. So now, you guys see these 6 boxes? If you don't, I'm going to show you. There's your red arrow right there. Let's go ahead and create our first character. All I do is hit that plus sign right there. Oh, man, okay. Select character. Which one do I want to be? Let me name myself. Kill shot. Might have hit a space in there. Let's try this again. I am on OBS. I'm going to be a warrior, I guess. Now, I want to let you guys know, I am actually on a streaming software, so I may not be able to pick these individually. We'll do it later. Make sure you guys can do it. Some of the things that I'm doing from the streaming software, it may bug me out, but when we do this later, I want to know that you guys can pick your class. So apparently I'm picking a warrior. That's okay. There I am. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do something. I'm going to log out. And I'm going to log back in to an account that I have inventory and I've already created. All right, so y'all saw that generic picture pop up, right? Everybody gets a picture of a warrior, a medic, whoever else. But all of y'all are special. Because we're going to go on the back end. And you guys see my avatar right there? How many people see the bounty hunter avatar? That's what all of you guys are going to get, so you'll be able to recognize your character on your guild. But the picture, you also get a picture for your account. There's two things now. Remember, you created an account, and that account can be a personal picture or your avatar. So now when I trade with you, I'm going to see a specific default. But your character is also going to have an avatar. Now, you get one. If you create an alt, which you can see I did, dark side, my ninja, that is the default image. So everybody understand, you will never, ever, ever upload a picture ever again. That takes all the risk. You will create the account, you will get a default picture, and we have the ability to give you pictures on the back end. Maybe for a price, maybe dead dimes, maybe you win a custom avatar. So let me ask you this. Have you guys ever played a game like a Candy Crush or something, and you get to a certain level and you get like a custom border? You're like, hey, yeah, I got the little silver border. Check me out. Oh, yeah, I got this. Or you advance the level, it gives you like a little gold border, and people can kind of recognize you. It's like some bling that you get. So we can give you custom borders. You go out and you win the Pet Grand Championship, and I can give your account a nice picture frame border that nobody else has. So every time somebody trades with you, you got a unique border around your picture. So we can do those for different events. All right, what you also see is, you guys can see my guild. Look at that center column in there. That's my main character. Now look, if I click my alt right there, I click on dark side, look what happens. See this main column changes? Now it pulls up this character, and I'm in a different guild with my alt. Now when I go back to the bounty hunter, let me click on that. You guys see the star? Every time I click on it back and forth, you see the star changing on the character? Look, watch what I do. Star that one, star that one, star that one. So I'm going back and forth here. Pretty cool. All right, so I want to do one thing that doesn't change when I go back and forth. Take a look at this column. Look at my dead dimes. Look at my kills coin. Look at my burn coin. All right, this is account bound. I can change from bounty hunter and dark side, bounty hunter, dark side, back and forth, okay? This doesn't change because this is how much money I have total. But can you guys see what does change? Look at this. Bounty hunter level 4. Dark side level 0. Career earnings, player rank, career kills will change based on the character. Level will change based on the character. Actually, no, they won't. I'm going to tell you why. On the far right column, the player level will change, but these are account. But check this out. Bounty hunter, level 4, 10,000 career kills. Dark side, level 0, 0 character kills. So that's my total combined in my account. This is kind of like your home page. Now, how many people think that's really cool? That's your profile page. All right. Who wants to see where I'm going to put my gear on when I get ready to do my CRS. Because I'm going to take you, all you have to do is one simple thing. Here we go. This is where it gets amazing. This arrow right here. See where it says Bounty Hunter? See this gold hyperlink? I'm going to click on that. Right there. Down below it. Oh my. Now, Ron, she don't have letters in front of her face now, does she? She got an arrow in front of her face. We're going to move that. This is where all the magic happens. This is where your life becomes so easy. All right. On the left side are 14 character slots. Your mask, your neck, your cape, your chest, your gloves, your belt, your boots, your helmet, shoulders, band bracers, legs, and rings. All right. Pay attention to that. And now look at the center column. See what I'm doing? I'm scrolling up and down. That column is going to keep a cumulative total of your stats. When you start out, you can see the class type is the number 3 class. It's just a coding. But then you got level, you got your ATT level. ATT level is level 4 plus 6 ATT is 10. My health, my base, my damage is 515. But because I've already leveled up, those stats have increased, so I'm 995. And if I scroll down for you guys, you can see I'm 995. Now, why is that character stats the same when it says unequipped and equipped? Because I'm not equipping anything. But I do have this nice, beautiful set of gloves over on the far right side. You guys see this? It's the only piece of gear that I own right now. So now I'm gonna do the hard part. I'm gonna equip my gear. You guys know what I do? I put the mouse there. I left click it, and it's equipped. And we put a lot of stats on this gear. The gear is 2,000, 2,500. So now take a look at my total unequipped stats. I'm still 995. So if I take this armor off, I'm 995. But if you look and you want to know my CRS is going to have that one piece of gear. I'm 2,509 health, 2,009 damage, and 5 base. So next week, when I get a new piece of gear, I just leave that piece of gear on. I never have to click that again unless I'm changing it. So all you have to do is click on your gear, and now your stats are there. But you're like, okay, but how do I get the information to you? All right, I'm going to show you guys how to download your CRS, exactly what's on the screen, and then send that to me. So everybody take a look up top. It's called Character tab right there. If you see it, give me a 999. So now you got your character ready to go. You hit that button. Whoa, what is this? This is all my characters. So I have 2. Do I want to pick Dark Side or do I want to pick Bounty Hunter? Well, I'm going to go with the Bounty Hunter. So all I do is just click my picture, left click. This is 2 things. It's my CRS, number one. I'll show you how to print it. But take a look over here. Y'all know all those orbs, arrowhead, spider silk, damage, used to be orbs and now they're relics, where you can increase your own personal base, your own personal damage, your own personal AP. This is where you're going to apply that to yourself. You hit the enhance button right there, and now it asks, what type of enhancement are we going to do to you, not to your gear? Are we going to do health? Are we going to do base? Are we going to do damage? And all you do is you pick it and you apply. If you have it, it'll take it out of your inventory and it will upgrade these stats over on the left side. And those will be your character stats. So if I hit this and I hit apply, see at the top it says, hey, please select a bionic. You don't have one. Always take a look at the top right. It gives me the error message. I'm like, no, maybe I have one. I'll hit it again. It's like, no, stupid, you don't have one. Stop hitting the button. I'm just going to cancel because I don't own it right now. So it would have been nice if I could have upgraded myself, but I can't. So now I got to get this thing over to kills because I got a match tonight. But I may want him to know something. You know, like what my ignite is, what my haze is, what my nuke is. I just may want to send a note. So I'm going to go in right here in the middle column and go to miscellaneous notes. So I got to type something. Here's a common one I get. You know, because it's important to talk to the person calling the game, right? Please be nice to me tonight. I had a rough day. There you go. Don't be mean to me during the stream tonight. I had a terrible day. Half of y'all are guilty of sending me that message. So whatever you want, you can save that. And then next week when you come in, it's still going to be there. Now, the important part with this is if it's a stat that is a residual stat that you want to show up, you don't have to go back and change it. So it doesn't have to be a personal note. It doesn't have to be bribery. Sent you $5. Please give me an extra 10 points. Whatever. It could be something like Haze, 5. Nuke, 2. Mar, 2. Because now you want me to know stats that are not calculated in the game. You might want to put Fire Elemental Gem, 250. Whatever your stats are. It does not keep track of the gear abilities. This is where you will, I keep track of the gear abilities. You can put this in your notes if you want for you guys to keep track of it. So I have a list, but definitely this would be something that would be good for you guys. So if you want to know, you know, L, Jolt, those things. Because then it's on your CRS, right? So any note that you think is relevant, we just built this in to be for you guys. So now here's the awesome part. You can save that. Now you want to send it to me. Now I've already shown you, all you got to do is hit one button and then put your notes in there. This middle column again is export. you're going to hit this export button. And it will not let me do it again because it's creating a third window. Tonight, when we get off the call, you'll do it. It's going to create a PDF pop-up. But again, I'm using a browser. I'm using a streaming software. And now I'm trying to open a pop-up window for a PDF. So it's not going to let me do the third thing. It will let you do it. And when you do it, it is going to look exactly the way this picture is up on my screen. So all of these stats. Now, the other thing that shows up is your weapons. So down here at the bottom, when you guys equip weapons, those are going to show up down here. So that will be on your CRS. So remember I told you guys before, you got to put your miscellaneous legends in there. You got to put your activated legends in there. Those are going to show up on the bottom of this. I'm doing something right now that is very cool that I don't think you guys can see on the screen because I don't have the ability to scroll down far enough. But I'm hitting one button right now. This is the toggle feature I will show you later. In the bottom right-hand corner, we'll see this tonight. There are these little bubbles. And it is your character and your alt. And you can go from one character and hit it to go to the next character. And it changes your stats as you do it. So it follows you around. But again, this is going to create a PDF file. And all you do is you go into Messenger, attach that file, send it to me, and I get this picture right here. So I get 100% of your stats. I don't need to know all the pieces of gear that you guys have that you send to me. What I need is I need this stat consolidation. This middle column is what I use for your stats. I know it's right because you guys have upgraded it. So all the pictures that you guys send to me in the current format is just a bunch of extra text. I need those total stats, and this adds it up for you. All right, so we're going to take a pause at this moment because now there's something that you can do that's even more cool than this. So what we've shown you is how to go into your profile, how to equip your pieces of gear, how to let it add all the stats for you, and then how to send me that one little sheet of paper that I'm going to use for you to play tonight. Now I'm going to show you how to go in to that piece of gear and modify that piece of gear before you ever equipped it. All right, so really quickly, I'm just going to go back to up here where it says, here's the shortcut. This is the most beautiful thing. All right, up here, anytime you want to go back, just hit profile, go to my profile. Bam, I'm right here. All right, I want to make sure I don't have this piece of gear equipped. I'm going to go into this hyperlink right down here to my character, Bounty Hunter. All right, I know I put on that piece of gear because it's right there. So now I want to modify it. I can't modify it while I'm wearing it. So let me take it off. I just took it off. All right, so this is the fun part for all of y'all. This is where you can do your upgrades and make those stats even more. Now, I mentioned on the CRS, your weapons are going to show up. You see, I don't have any weapons equipped. I don't have any activated legends. How many activated legends can I have? All I do is I equip them, and I can hit this little arrow, and you can see I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 activated legends. That's all you can bring. Do not bring any more. Bring your Judas. And this is activated legends. Not your Cosmic Violet, not your Lost Gun, not your Dark Gun. This is your activation. Your miscellaneous is going to affect your stats. This is going to be your shield. This is going to be your crown. This is going to be your trinket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 miscellaneous items. And your weapons. How many weapons can you equip? 5. All right. Trivia question. Weapons, activated legends, and miscellaneous. How many can you have of each? 5. Easy to remember. Not 6, not 5 of this, 4 of this, 3 of this. It's 5. Easy to remember. So 14 pieces of gear, 5 miscellaneous. Now, we don't have 5 miscellaneous set pieces. We have 3. So that means if you buy every piece of gear from the set, you'll have 14 and 3. You'll have 17 of those 19 slots. So that means you can equip that shield. Jason's got a pretty good shield, right? But bad news. There's an activation cost to it. So if it has the ability to be activated, it gets categorized as a activated legend. If there's a activation to it, if it is a legend or a cosmic. So Jason's cosmic shield would not be a stat generator. It would be a activated legend. And when we code it, we have to code it as that. But there are other shields that would be miscellaneous. So yes, you could have a miscellaneous shield and an activated legend shield. So it all depends on how we code it. There'll be some things that we have to code, but the rule for us as moderators, if you can activate it to do something, it's going to be an activated legend. So it will not benefit your stats. So what you want to do is load up that miscellaneous category with stat builders, because those items are going to go into your total CRS. The activated legends are going to be things you use and you're going to put on there because I need to know what you have. So Ron goes in and he tries to use a Mask of Malice, and he's got 5 other legends on there. I'm going to say, Ron, you didn't submit that mask to me. That's an illegal play. You can't use it. So it's got to be listed on there. You try to use a weapon that's not on there, not going to be able to use it. Somebody goes in and they steal your lost rainbow, and you say, oh, well, I got 10 other bows. I'm just going to use my regular bow. I'm going to look at your weapons and say, you only brought 1 bow. Sorry, you got to use something else. So being able to diversify your weapons is going to be huge. You're going to want a sword. You're going to want a bow. You're going to want, now, depending on who you're playing, one night you might want to go out and take 5 bows. Now, I'm only going to use bows if I'm playing Vox. But you might want to mix it up. So I think that when you can do upgrades, you guys are going to have a lot of fun. You're going to see the stats, and it's just really freaking cool when you see the stats. And that's kind of what I wanted to lead to. All right, so let me take you back to the top. This is going to be your navigation path. Always use these things up the top when you can. So top right, you see inventory. I'm going to take a shortcut. Boom. Look at that. All right. Stop. If you have not seen this, this is my favorite screen in Play Dead Live. There is not a better screen in the portal than your inventory. This is it. It shows all your inventory. And if I want to sort it and I just want to see all of my ammo, look at this column over on the left. Let me check out my ammo. Oh, I don't have any ammo. But I can look at any one of these categories and see if I have those items. A lot of stuff I don't have. Tammy hasn't been sending me the bundles. What the hell do I have? I know I got gloves. There we go. I got gloves. So if I want to sort by all the gloves that I have, I can do it. If I want to see my potions, my smokes, my hides, my grenades, I got to have some grenades, right? There we go. Look at this grenade selection. That's pretty badass. All right, so I'm going to show you something before I do your upgrades that's probably the second coolest thing we have. If I want to print out my inventory, all of my items, I can print it out right there. I hit the print button. I won't do it now because it's going to do the same thing. It's going to do like the export feature. It's going to print out a PDF. It's going to give me a great inventory. You guys are going to see that tonight. But I don't want to print out 10 pages of inventory. I only want my grenades. So I'm going to put them in a bag. So right here, all I do is I right-click on the item. And right there, can everybody see that drop down? It says bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, bag 4, bag 5, and add to your guild. So now I want to put some stuff in Mirror. I'm a new player. You know, I've played online. Mirror just recruited me, and they say, hey, you're new. We got a maintenance fee for Mirror. Every week you need to deposit a couple of smokes or a resin restore. You got to give to the guild. So this is where I would go in and I could deposit my items into the guild for other players to use. The guild leader or the co-leader can withdraw those items and assign them out to different players. Everybody in your guild will be able to see what's in the guild bank. Everybody will be able to deposit in the guild bank, but only the leader and the co-leader will be able to take it out. So people can't go in and steal all your stuff, but it can be assigned to the right people. But that's not where I'm going with that. Where I'm going is for the bags. So I want to add this item to bag 1. Oh, it says how many? You got 21 of them. I'll take 10. I'll take 10 of those in my bag. Or you know what? I may say, I want all of them. Let's put all of them in there. I mean, I might use 21 in my faction war tonight. Give me 21, baby. Let's do it. All right, so I'm going to add them all. All right. It's out of my inventory. It's in my bag. It ain't there anymore. Where'd it go? And it reset my inventory to the global inventory. And that's good. I mean, because I can always go back and look up which other grenades I have and what I want to put in this bag. But I can see it right there. But the point of the sorting is you're going to have 500 items. So it's going to show these pages, and you're going to want to sort those out. Or we got a little search feature. All right, I just want to find my lithium. I'll start typing lithium. Look at that. I type in L-I-T-H. Even if I go squaw and misspell it, I don't have to type the whole thing. I can search for it, and it's right there. But you know what? I want to put that in the bag too. So I'm going to right-click on that. I'm going to add to bag 1, and I got 41 of those. Heck yeah, I'm going to put 41 in my bag. Now, this is really cute that I'm doing it. And you guys are like, all right, Kills. Yeah, we get it. We can put it in a bag. But that's not where the magic happens. I'm going to go back to player profile. I'm going to go to my profile. This is always going to be your home base. And I'm going to go back to Bounty Hunter because this is where I can view my bags. All right, you guys see over here on the far right where it says inventory? See these 5 bags? Y'all see the drop down? Now, if I want to print out a grenade inventory of just what's in that bag, all I got to do is hit this export button, and it is going to print out those 2 items. So now I can do a mini inventory of just the items I put in the bag. Bag 1, hey, that's my smoke bag. Bag 2, that's my potion bag. Bag 3, got to have my sparks in bag 3. Oh, I want my grenades in bag 4. You sort it however you want to sort it. You print it however you want to print it. And then you export, it's going to print it out. So now, you played for the night. You want to mix up your bags. You want to put that stuff back in inventory. See this red arrow right there? All you do, you hit that. It removed it. Go back into that bag. Hit that. It removed it. Go back to the inventory. And bam, it's right there again. How cool is that? So now you see what we've been working on. But that's not even the upgrades. The upgrades is when I want to go in and I want to click on something that we made upgradable. And I'm not sure if we did. I'm going to test it real quick. We did not. So what we have to do when we create an item is we have to add, and mods, if you guys can do me a favor, take some of those items that we have, some of those weapons like Khan and Lost Rain and Victim, and Tammy or Amy, if you guys can attach some relics to them so we can do upgrades tonight. We have to make everything upgradable. So we just didn't turn it on yet, but believe me, I go into that. There we go. All right, so there is my Alpha Strike gloves. So how cool are the Alpha Strike gloves? I mean, right there, you got the picture of the item. Picture's there. All of your stats are there. What do I want to do with it? Do I want to sell it? Well, all I got to do, if I want to sell that item, I can sell it on the auction house. Do I want to give it away to somebody? Do I want to trade it to somebody? Or do I want to upgrade it? Well, I want to upgrade it. Stats are pretty good. I mean, it's 2,500, it's 2,000. So if I enhance it, it's going to increase the health. Remember, enhancement always picks the dominant stat, whatever the highest stat is. So if you want to add more health, you find a piece of gear that has high health. Health has to be the highest category. You can't add damage to a health piece unless you do it with gems. So I'm going to go to enhance it. So you can see I got prime armor skins right there. So all I do is I click on the prime armor skin. And everybody see what's going to happen? Look at this. Take a look at where the arrow's at. It tells me right there, I'm going to give you 10%. So 10% of 2,500 when I hit this button is going to be 2,750. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? See that error message I got? It says, who are you giving this to? You might be a low-level person, and you might not be strong enough to do this. I got it. Okay. Well, I'm going to give this to, I got to go back out. I will assign it to Killshot. All right. There's the bounty hunter. I'm going to pick the bounty hunter, and I'm going to assign it. You have to hit the bottom of it where their name is, right there, and then you assign. And now it's saying assign successfully in the top right. So now that I know who's going to use it, I know how many times I can enhance it. This is where your ATT comes in handy, because if you're level 0, you can't handle these big upgrades. You can't upgrade something. If I'm level 4 plus 6 ATT means I can upgrade this piece of gear 10 times. When I try to do an 11th, it's going to say, you are not strong enough to do that an 11th time. So it keeps you guys from going in and upgrading something 1,000 times when you're only level 20. So we built in this mechanism. So now that I've done that, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to enhance it. Let's go back to where we were before. Now I hit that. It says I'm going to add 10%. Now I enhance it. Look at that. Did I tell you it's going to be 2,750? It's 2,750. How many people never want to take out a calculator and upgrade a piece of gear and message me and say, hey, Kills, my Stellar Skins just made this 5,755 piece, 6,232. Are you guys cool with just hitting that button and it does the math for you? Because I am. All right, but you know what? I'm not done. I just upgraded it, but I need some gems in there. So I'm going to go to this and go to add power item. Gems and glyphs are power items. So I don't have any on there. So I'm going to add power item. Oh, look at that. Now I got a buffet of capabilities. I can add a dragon scale. I can add a queen's tear. I can add a little bit of AP with sever. I can add ward. So I'm going to add a dragon scale because that's going to give me some base. So when I click on that, you can see it puts a little gold circle around it. And when I do that, I go to add. Look at this drop down. Now it says, hey, look, I'm about to delete this out of your inventory and put it on this piece of gear. And you'll get to use the stats, but you will never be able to use this gem again. But this is what I'm going to do to it. I'm going to give you 20 base. That's what it's going to do. Would you like to do this? And I'm going to hit yes. Now it's out of my inventory. You see it on display right here. So here's my relic upgrade. And there's my gem upgrade. And there's my gem. And if I get tired of that gem or there's a stronger gem that we roll out, I can hit this little X button right here and it will take it off. Don't believe me? It says, do you really want to get rid of this? Because I've already taken it out of your inventory. Now I'm going to take it off your gear. So you don't have it. It's gone forever. Can't recycle gems. And I'm saying, no, I changed my mind. Let's leave it. I'm going to leave it. But I also want to add a power item. And I got to have a glyph on here. So let me get a sever. Hit that. You can see it puts that gold bar around it. Let's go to add. And that is going to give me armor pin 3. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Now look at this. There's my relic upgrade. There's my base upgrade. There's my armor pin upgrade. And both of those items are attached. So I can go back in. Those stats. Not that 2,500 stat. Now these new stats. Let's check it out. Let's go back into profile. Let's equip it and see what happens. My profile. My character. Add it. And I'm going to tell you why it is wrong. We should never have 2 pieces of the same gear. This is why we don't send out dual bundles. Because now it equipped the piece of gear that is not upgraded. So believe me, when I get rid of this, trade it or delete it, this piece of gear over here has the upgraded stats. It will do what it needs to do. So do not have 2 pieces of the same alpha gear. There's never a reason for you to trade that to a person who already has it. It does. So, Ron, when you go back in, inventory. Now, when we roll this out, the limit on these are 2. So I go to add power item again, and I can add this. And we set that on the back end, so it tells you what the Queen's tier does. And I'm going to hit yes. The limit is, and look, now it pulled the other piece of gear that's not upgraded because I equipped that one. So, yes, I have to delete one of these pieces of gear so I don't have two of them. But add power item again. Do I want to add a second Queen's tier? Why not? Do I want to add a third, Ron? You want to test it? You want to see if we can add a third gem? What do you think is going to happen? Gem limit has been reached. So, yep. So there's how you know you can only add two. And same thing with glyphs. 2 gems, 2 glyphs. Some will only have 1. But that's how you'll know, and it won't take it out of your inventory. All right, so this part of the tutorial, I'm going to navigate really quickly. I'm going to show you some other things. So buckle up. You don't have to take notes. Homepage. Takes you back to the beginning. Now, I can find these in other places, but you want to know who the heroes and villains are? Click that. That's where you're going to find out who the heroes and villains are in the game. You want to go to your guilds, see which guilds are out there. There you go. I can go to max. I can see the members. I can see what specific rooms look like. There's the castle. There's that. Throne room. Guild hall. That's who is in my guild. Treasure room. Again, these are hyperlinks, so bear with me. And then we go back. Go to auction house. I want to bid on some stuff. There we go. Easy, but I can go up to auction. If I just want to go in and bid on some stuff myself. Or there's a brand new bag. This is called auction inventory. We'll get into that a little bit later on. I'll take you back to the home page again. Do I want to craft items? This is where I'm going to upgrade my pets. Look at that. I want to make a red pet relic. To upgrade my pet, I go to craft now. It says the required elements are red pet skins. I hit create. That will require a recipe as well. Boo, boo, we don't like recipes. Sorry. It's going to have skins and recipes. But for now, I hit this create button. And I can make a red pet relic. I just made it. So here's what you guys are going to do. You guys are going to take your skins and you're going to craft relics. And then you're going to take your relics and you're going to apply them to your items. With pets, you won't apply pet relics. That'll be a higher level crafting ingredient to make a red pet, a gold pet, a mythic pet. So a pet plus a red pet relic equals the red version of that pet. Easy. So that is crafting. Art gallery. You guys want to see what art we have on display? You'll go there. We'll have all the artwork loaded. Go to profile. You'll see Kill's room. There you go. How you guys like my own customized room? Any paintings, anything I want to put up? I can display it right there. So we added that feature for you guys as well. If you want a shortcut to my crafts, it's there. So if I want to craft platinum relics, craft now. It says I don't have the required items. I need platinum skins. So remember, you got 10 silver skins, you craft a silver relic. 15 gold skins, you make a gold relic. 20 platinum, platinum relic. 25 onyx, onyx relic. Take the relic, upgrade your weapon. Think we said we had one. So let me take you in for a weapon real quick. Inventory. We'll pick my... Yep, see, I got these relics in there. They gave me a gold relic, platinum relic, all of this stuff. Onyx relic. Here's the fun stuff. I'm going to go in and pick my con. And see, it says enhance. I'm going to enhance it. And now look at all these relics they gave me. So when you guys will have the skins, you'll turn them into relics. When you have all these relics, now I got my choice. Do I want to upgrade this 10%, 20%, 15%, 20? All right, put in chat right now. What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see 10, 15, 20, or 25? Let me know which upgrade you want to see for this amazing weapon. All right, 25. So I'm going to pick an onyx relic. You can see the damage. The damage is 60. 25% of 60 is going to be 15. So it's going to tell me that. So I'm going to pick the onyx relic right there. It says 60 plus 25%, enhance now. And guess what I got to do? It says, hey, dumbass, we already told you one time, pick which character you want. Okay, it's a new weapon. You didn't tell me this time. All right, so I got to go back out. I got to pick my character. Either my characters have enough ATTs, first time upgrade, but let me pick Bounty Hunter. I'll assign that item to the Bounty Hunter. I can change my mind later. I'm going to enhance it. 25%. Enhance now. And look at those new stats. Now my weapon is 25 damage or 75 damage. You want to see what's really cool? It tells me how many times I've enhanced it right there. And that was the first one. So now what I want to do, I want to add 10% to that. Let me enhance it again. Silver skin. 75. This is going to be tricky, right? Silver skin, 75 should be 7.5. Enhance it. I got to tell you which character is for. So you're not doing shady business. Check my ATT. You have to do this every time because it's not going to allow you to do this 20 times if your ATT is only 10. It's only going to allow you 10 upgrades plus your base ATT level. All right, so now I've told it that I'm a high enough level to do this. Let me enhance it again. 10% should be 7.5. I enhance it. Look at that. Even rounded it up. 7.5 becomes 8. So you just got an extra 8%. Or not 8%, but 8, because 7.5 rounded up. It's now 83. Math corrects. So I've upgraded this twice. You can see it right there. It's enhanced. Can you guys do me a favor, though? My new stats are 83, but dang it. What was it before I ever upgraded it? Do you guys know? I've upgraded twice, and it's 83, but I forgot what it was before I did those 2 upgrades. Look at the green. See that right there? That shows you your base stat of the item. And the white shows you your upgrade. All right, so Ron says, so you have a weapon that one character can use because they have higher ATT. It won't let an alt use it if their ATT is lower. That is correct. But you can always use your main character to upgrade it. So upgrade it with your highest level character. All right, so there's your upgrade. Couple more screens we'll take a look at. Can everybody see that brand new tab right there that says auction inventory? Let me know when you see that. All right. If you win an auction or you post an auction and it does not sell, it goes into that bag and does not mix it with your inventory, so you can go in and get a visual depiction of what you bought before you put it in your main inventory. It is amazing. So that way, if you message and say, hey, Kills, I want an auction and it was a mirror smoke, I didn't get it. I think I had 20, but now I have 20. I might have had 21. I don't know. Well, now it's going to go in there. So it's going to be a separate inventory, and then you click on it, and it adds it to your main inventory. If you post an item and you message me and say, hey, my item didn't sell and I lost it, it's gone forever, I'm going to say, look in your auction inventory, because when it didn't sell, it went back there, and now you got to add it back to your main inventory. We got the same thing. If you look on profile on the other side, there's a thing called fish inventory. All the items that you get from fishing are going to go in this inventory. Same rules apply. You click on it, so then you can go and see all the things you caught from fishing, and then click on it, and then it'll add it to your inventory. Sometimes you won't catch anything from fishing, but if you do, it's going to be right here. All right, couple other features. Shop. The shop will never look like this, but there will be other items in the shop. I may sell you I mentioned this on the call the other day, I may sell you a Daryl Dixon Funko Pop. Put it in the shop, let people buy it. This could be non-PDL items. It could be resin restore smokes. But the shop is going to be one-off sales. Most of the things that we put will be in the auction house, but there will be some things in the shop occasionally. But don't expect it to be 20 pages of stuff. We just put it there for you guys to see how cool it is, but it ain't going to be all this stuff. Because what will happen if we put lithium grenades up there and we put 5 of them, one person's going to go in and buy them all, and we don't have any control over that. But if we put it in the auction, you guys got to compete for it. But if we want, put something in there that we think people aren't going to abuse it, and I may say, hey, sometime in the next 10 hours, we're going to put a Play Dead Live t-shirt in there. First person to buy it gets it. We can do stuff like that. So anyway, that's your shop. Was this helpful? Okay, I'm going to show you how to fish. And I'm showing you this last because I'm going to get pop-up screens, and once I go into the fishing game, I can't back out of it because of the streaming software. When we get off the call and we do it, I can show you more things and answer more things. All right, so here's the way the fishing game is going to work. Most of it does work. First thing you do is you go right here to the fishing game. Down below, can't see it here, but there's a button that says play now. When you hit that, this pops up. Very small on my screen. I can enlarge it, but if I do, it does some crazy stuff. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to put in the exact same credentials for your login account. So mine, and it does not tab, so you do have to click on the password button. Can't tab to the next one. And when I do that, it's going to take me to the fishing server. All right, how quick was that? It's pretty quick. This is a super simple user interface. If I hit that, it shows me the different type of fish I can collect. Over here where it says photo, that is where when you load your account photo, it's going to show your avatar right there. You can see it recognizes who I am. It keeps up with my high score. It automatically populates how many kills tokens I have. So it connects to that. Right here is where I can look up the high score. Look at Busy Bee, 2580, JJ, 1460, Samurai. On down the list. I cannot mouse wheel down because of the software, but you will be able to use your mouse wheel and go down to number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just the top 4. All right, if you want to turn the music on and enjoy a little fishing music, maybe you guys can hear it when I do this. I'm not sure. That's where you turn on the fishing music. All right. So what I'm going to show you is this. Let's hit the play button. And everybody see, every time I hit that play button, every cast is going to cost me 1 kills token. You guys see that? 1 kills token deduct successfully from your account. Once I hit play, we're fishing. I'm on the boat. All right. Again, I'm going to explain this to you because I don't want you to waste it. There is a 100% chance for you to catch a fish every single time if you don't break the line. So it's not a matter of if you do it right, you won't catch a fish. Okay. I can't control how loud the waves are. Can you guys hear me normally now? Okay. When I go into the fishing game, I can't control the sound of the waves and the seagulls and everything else. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. There's a 100% chance, if you're patient, you will catch a fish, or you can choose to reel it in faster or be impatient and you will break the line. So there are no odds that prevent you from catching a fish. It's only whether or not you make a mistake. Here's the strategy. You're going to throw the line, you're going to pick a spot on the lake, and you're going to right-click and drop the line in there. And then that line is going to swim all the way to the other side. Now, where you choose to drop the line is going to be secretly, and it changes, how long it takes for you to catch that fish, or how long that fish to take your bait. Okay? You can pick any spot on the lake. It ain't going to matter. That fish is going to swim to the other side. Then what you're going to do is you're going to left click and gradually reel in. You'll see the meter when I go to it. I'll reel a little bit, and then the fish won't do anything. I'll reel a little bit, fish won't do anything. If I reel all the way to the other side, that line's going to break, and I'm going to go and pay another kills coin. Now, you might say, well, why would you ever do that? Well, if this fish is taking like 60 seconds, and I'm in a fishing tournament, and I think I picked a bad spot, it's going to take 3 or 4 minutes, I may just reel it all the way in, break the line, and then cast out again and try to find a better spot to catch a fish faster. So I'm catching them every 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. If I'm not in a tournament and I'm paying that money and I'm trying to catch items, I'm probably going to be like, yeah, this has been 3 minutes. I'm going to catch this fish. I'm not giving away my money. The reason I'm telling you this is because I don't want you guys to go in and say, kills, I spent 20 kills tokens and I didn't catch a thing, and I kept breaking the line. So I'm going to show you how to be patient and catch a fish. And then you claim that fish, and then it will give you an item, and it will give you a scorecard, and then we're going to finish this stream, and then we're going to get on a messenger chat, and then we're going to go crazy. So I'm going to do this quickly. You're not going to be able to really hear what I say, but here we go. Line's cast. Fish is out there. I'm reeling. Fish is not swimming back. Yeah. Gotta be patient. Eventually it'll slowly start making its way to the boat. Alright, it is. It is moving toward the boat, so now it's just a matter of keep going. Not getting where it breaks. Gradually get the line there, see the line getting closer to the boat. Taking me about a minute so far, but I'm catching this fish. All I gotta do is get this line to touch the boat. Don't break the line. Let off of it. Touch the boat. I got it. All right. Claim. And there I go. I go back to the play screen. If you do that, and you gradually see the fish coming back and you don't break the line, you will catch a fish every single time. But again, that was a pretty good choice. It took me less than a minute to do that. I can play again. Cost me another kills token. I don't know what I got because they have to fix the loading screen. But I can show you what I got if I go back into my inventory. But here's the problem. I can't go back into my inventory because I am in this screen. So remember before I said, if you go to the profile and drop down, you go to fishing inventory, it will show you what you caught. All right. Everybody understand. Now, Kel, do me a favor. Let's get a chat set up with everybody in this chat. Get the names invited. We're going to close out the stream. I want you to get in the chat, and I want you to jump into playdeadlive.com. I want you to set up your own account, ask any questions. Let's all set up accounts at the same time. Let's all do auctions at the same time. Let's upgrade. Let's do crazy stuff. And then let me know that it works. All right. If you got any questions, we'll answer it on Messenger Live, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll leave the stream up for a little bit. And then who knows, I might delete it because I gave people some credentials that they'll go in and hack my account. Or I can edit my password, I guess, or my email. So thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you in the Messenger chat. We'll see you in a few minutes.